Welcome to Moana's Meadow Report. My name is Moana, and my Meadow Report is just an update of what's been going on. This is 2021, so March 4th, 2021. My first Meadow Report was March 30th, 2017, so it's been 4 years. I haven't been very consistent on the videos, but I'm feeling inspired to do one now. An update, if you recall seeing any videos with my cats, there was one particular video that had Predator, an orange cat, and then Khaleesi Masi, a long-haired, like, fluff ball of a cat. And Predator passed in October of 2020. Khaleesi Masi was very, very lonesome for a buddy and a friend, and we knew we wanted to always have this be a 3-cat household. So we did adopt Hau'oli, and Hau'oli is a 6-month-old girl. She is just full of spunk and loves playing and being rambunctious. So hopefully you'll see her on one of the videos. And then I'll have to show you when I complete it. I'm gonna put together a shelf with Predators. We were able to get his ashes and put him in an urn and get a little paw print. So hopefully I'll get that shelf done this week, and I'll be able to show you how beautiful it is. Let's see, in regards to the cleaning routines and changes in habits and behavior of being more consistent with cleaning, that hasn't changed much. So I hope 2021 is going to be a year where I kind of flip the switch and flip the script. Yeah, something like that. Flip the script and get that going. I have become more knowledgeable in the last 3 months because I learned quite a bit about where I live, what kind of programs there are. There's a household hazardous waste program if you need to get rid of anything and it's something that shouldn't just be thrown away in the trash, like any type of chemicals or electronics. You can just take it to the landfill, or at least where I live, you could go to the landfill and tell them you're doing the household hazardous waste program, and you just leave it there for free. So that was really neat to find out. Another neat thing was I found out there are more locations than I thought for recycling paper. And so I've noticed there's specific bins for paper recycle that are at elementary parking lots or high school parking lots. So I found an elementary close by that I've been doing the paper recycle. So that's really nice. I have a friend in Japan. Hi, Erica. And she told me about how specific they are on their recycling. And from what it sounds like, each different day of the week is a different thing. So I think something like Tuesdays are plastic, and then you just put it in a pile at a designated spot, and everyone just puts the pile of the plastic only. And then the next day will be trash, and the next day will be, I can't remember. It's a whole huge list. So I really admire Japan for all the recycling programs they have going on. So the US, we do not have it as specific. I mean, if you're lucky, you'll live in a place that does trash, recycle, and compost. But typically it's just trash and recycle if they even offer recycle. Now, I did actually, to help me, I did create a recycle calendar for where I live. So anything in blue means there's going to be recycle, and then anything in red is bulk pickup. So I'm excited to do the bulk pickup. Next week, Monday, will be my first time, because I forgot last month, because they only do bulk pickup once a month. So I forgot last month, so that's why I decided to make that calendar and get it printed out on cardstock and laminate it. So I'm just thinking anything that will help me go further along on my journey of staying in routine. And basically I discovered that if I find joy in what I'm doing, it makes what I'm doing easier. And so to do that, I'm breaking down what kind of resistance I have towards, let's say, doing the dishes. And I think what I need to put in place is something that's going to be engaging for me. Maybe listen to some Jordan B. Peterson while I'm washing dishes, or Aubrey Marcus. Joe Rogan went to Spotify, so I haven't downloaded Spotify so I could start listening to him, but maybe I'll do that on one of my Nooks. But just something to keep me engaged while I'm washing dishes. And definitely I'm not allowed to play shows while I'm cleaning because I get too caught up in them. For example, I jumped on the Bridgerton bandwagon and I got really caught up on that. Like, caught up in it. It took me 2 days to finish that series or that season. And then Good Girls, I believe it took me a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks tops to finish all 3 seasons of Good Girls. So if I want to be productive, Netflix is not allowed, or Amazon Prime is not allowed. Anything like that is not allowed if I want to be productive. And I did get in a routine of, as often as I can, making the bed. So that I have been finding is really motivating for me because it's a good start of the day. That's just going, okay, today's starting. I mean, it's already in the afternoon, so I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do that after this video. I'm excited to make a mission statement. Recognize and write down my core beliefs and my values to see if that helps me further along. In the same way, I made a calendar for my recycling. I mean, it was just a simple, small little thing so I could stay caught up on it. I'm thinking of making either a calendar or something specific. Yeah, maybe I'll break it down. And instead of all 12 months, it'll just be 1 month. And it could be, you know, Mondays are designated for this, Tuesdays are designated for that. I mean, the same way Japan has a recycle, I could have that set up for my cleaning, maybe. So I'm going to try some different strategies, and I'll let you know how that works. If you are trying to start any specific routines or strategies or behaviors, then I do wish you the best of luck. Wish me luck. I know Dr. Joe Dispenza, he talks about how you could change the neurological programming in your brain, so I'm going to work on that. And there was another thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I saw part of the Zig Ziglar documentary, and there was a quote that I thought was very impactful. It is, oh shoot, I should have written it down actually. It is, no, not a mistake, but it's something like, oh, okay, I guess I have to get back to you on the Zig Ziglar quote. I'll write it down and have it somewhere where I could see it easily for the next video. But have an amazing rest of your day.